Well, hello everybody. It is March 27th, 2021 here in the Branson. Is that how you say it, Carol? I don't know how to say it. Okay. Branson, Missouri. And we got some news. I'm dressed for the spring break because it's spring break in Branson, you know? Crazy spring breakers coming to town because it's the place to be when you're on spring break. But we're going to get right to the announcements. We have a lot going on here. First, though, before we do the announcements, I want to thank our sponsor of the week. Remember, I told you that you can sponsor, and today's news is sponsored by the Magical Stories and More. They specialize in magic shows, okay? And I've seen his magic show. It's really good. Balloon twisting. I've seen him doing balloon twisting over at the Pizza Ranch, which, by the way, does not involve pizzas out on the free range. Also, he does princess parties, bubble parties, and more. You can get in touch with Magical Stories and More by going to their website, magicalstoriesandmore.com, or calling 417-501-9052. But hey, it is time for some announcements. It's going to be a beautiful day. I just looked at the weather, and it's going to be like 80-some degrees here in Branson, according to the weather. Huh? How about that? So we need to get right to the news. And Carol, do you have the news for the... No, just hand it to... No, why do you do that? All right, that's Carol, everybody. And, she just got a new sound machine thing. So are you going to be using that or... no? Okay, apparently not. All right. So, anyways, we have a lot going on here. And let's see what we have. All right, let me just check here. Good. We got everything set. Right, Carol? Let's get right to it. And there it is. Be prepared. I have to put up with this all the time. By the way, if you are watching, check in. Let me know where you are watching from. Put it in the comments there. We're trying a new thing. We're now live on the YouTube. We're live in multiple groups, okay, because we have this new program that we set up. So we're on All Things Branson, where you can watch the main stuff. And then you can go to Branson Talk. You can go to my personal page. All that. We are upgrading, aren't we, Carol? Yes. It's going to be a long show. All right, so several announcements of what is going on here in Branson, or what is about to go on here in Branson. Hey, it's spring break time. Maybe you've noticed the traffic. Boy, we got stuck in the traffic last night. It was crazy trying to get through the traffic there. And so busy downtown, it took forever to get from one end to the other. What is this? Any idea when the South 65X... Yeah, they just closed it, and from what I read, it could be into July. So I don't really know. They haven't given an exact date, I don't believe yet. So it's definitely going to be a little while, to tell you the truth. So yeah, so that's going to be going on there. Real quick, if you are on, I do want to stress to go and let me know where you're watching from. Just fine-tuning something real quick here. There it goes. All right, that way I can see all of your comments. There we go. But it is spring break time here in Branson. If you haven't noticed, it's been incredibly busy. Silver Dollar City has been expanding their hours over there. I think they even expanded them for today. I'm not really sure. Is that right, Carol? Did they? Apparently, yes. But it's incredibly busy here in town. The traffic is nuts. So if you do live locally, or if you're a tourist, try to take some of those side roads to get out and about so you don't jam up Highway 76 there. But we're always happy to have the spring breakers, and it seems a lot busier this year. If you own a business here in town, then comment and let everybody know what your business is, because I'm sure we're going to have a lot of people watching, and maybe they'll come and they'll visit you during their time here in Branson. So always fun to welcome the spring breakers. Another announcement, and this one is more serious, is that a former Branson entertainer, he was here in the 90s, he worked at the Lawrence Welk Theater and the Lawrence Welk Show with the Lennon Sisters. Well, he has released, or is releasing, a new documentary. Now, it started off as a feature film, and then after he was talking to some of the people and interviewing them, he decided to make it a documentary. It's called Wounded Heroes. It's about PTS, okay, post-traumatic stress, all right. And he, by the way, he removed the D, I read, instead of PTSD, because he does not consider it a disorder, and some people were offended by that. So it's post-traumatic stress. It's a documentary, and you'll be able to watch it beginning here. Oh boy, I think it's maybe out now, or else it's coming out the beginning of April. It's digitally through Amazon, iTunes, YouTube, and more. And it started off with him interviewing people that suffer from PTS and finding out that some of them were on well over a dozen medications. So he started looking into alternative things that these people could do to treat this problem that they have, okay? And so it turned into like this gigantic documentary that he did. I think it took 3 years to do it. And so it explores treatments other than medications, and not just for those in the military, but also for first responders as well. So watch for this. Okay, always great to see local Branson people expand, and he was a performer here, and I think it's great. So watch for the movie, the documentary, and be sure to check it out. Also in the news, the Branson Regional Arts Committee is having auditions for a cabaret. Is it cabaret? It's not. What is it? Cabaret. Oh, cabaret. No, cabaret. Cabaret. So if you're interested in performing in that show, you can submit a 5-minute audition video through the email address, bransonarts@gmail.com. Now, it has to be submitted before March 28th at 11:59 p.m. You know why people do that? Because I can't figure out if midnight is AM or PM. Like, what is going on? Somebody explain that to me. Okay, so I always put like 11:59 myself, so that way it's PM and you're safe. So is midnight technically AM? Is it PM? Does it start at midnight and 1 second? Like, what is the story? I don't understand time. It's very confusing to me. So if you're interested in submitting a video, by the way, you can submit multiple videos for different songs, different variety skills that you have, dances, that sort of thing. But they can only be 5 minutes in length per video. So try to get it in before tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. Send it to bransonarts@gmail.com. And for more details about the cabaret, go to bransonarts.org. Other announcements is Taney County Health Department is doing a great job with the COVID-19 vaccine. They've been doing it over at Branson Meadows there. They took over one of the big stores. And I went and had it done. I think we talked about it last week. And it's incredible how they get you from station to station and get you right through the whole thing. And watch their page. So what you want to do is join their Facebook page, follow them at Taney County Health Department. And they've been doing announcements when it's open to anyone. Sometimes late in the day, even when it's not open to everyone, they'll have vaccines that they need to use up that day. And so they'll have an announcement like we have 30 vaccines available, 50 vaccines. And so you can run over there and get your vaccine, because the sooner we all work together, the sooner we can get back to normal here in Branson for our tourists and all that sort of thing. So be sure to follow Taney County Health Department. They're doing a great job with the vaccines. Oh my goodness, in case you haven't noticed, voting here in Branson. I hate politics. I can't stress it enough. But the big ones right now are for the mayor and for some of the alderman positions. Town, okay. We've interviewed mayors every year as to what they've done, their plans, all that sort of thing. We've had Karen Best on. We've had Ed Akers on. And so one thing that I understand about the mayor position is that they don't really have that much power. They can break a tie, okay, in a voting, or if someone isn't there, they decided that it's going to be a no vote, because if you were for something, you would show up. But the mayor's position here is different than in any town I've ever lived in, because I forget what it's called, like a weak mayor? Is it weak? I think it's like the WEAK. The batteries have to wear out man pretty soon. So anyway, the mayor position, the mayor election is going on, and some of the aldermen. So you'll see the signs all over town. People are ranting and raving about it all over. So here is my 2 cents. You see what I did there? For a little sound effect. Yep, my 2 cents is that you need to look and see what they stand for beyond the mask mandate, okay? Because so many of them, that's all talk about. It's the only reason some of these people are running, from what I can tell, okay, is because of the mask mandate, which, you know, they just voted on to extend to the end of May, which is a great idea, I believe. And what's going to happen when we don't have to worry about the mask mandate because people are getting vaccinated? Okay, things get under control. So what is the person that you are voting for going to do to help out Branson as a whole? All right, so maybe instead of just concentrating on this one topic, we look at each candidate and look at their platform on multiple. My 2 cents for the day. Okay, just think about it a little bit. Don't be a one-issue voter, all right? So real quick, oh, I almost forgot to tell you. This is another announcement. This is from Eric, a longtime viewer, first-time listener, watcher, caller, I guess. But they wanted to announce that they are missing their cat, Mr. Tickles. All right. Now, Mr. Tickles has been missing for about a week. He is not very agreeable. He's not litter trained. He's very territorial. Okay. And Eric sent us this message that he promised his girlfriend that he this. So he wanted me to stress the fact that if you see Mr. Tickles anywhere, please do not contact Eric. All right. Do not. If you want to share photos of your cat, you can go to a special email address that we set up here, kitty at allthingsbranson.com, and share your cat photos. We will share your pictures next week on the show, so let's see what cats you actually have. But again, Eric wants me to stress that he's doing this because he's being forced to by his girlfriend. The cat is not agreeable at all, right? Not litter trained. And so he wants to stress that if you do see it, please do not contact them. Please do. On a side note, this just handed to me. Anybody looking to go out on a date? I just found out live that I have a friend named Eric that is now single. So if you are interested, you can send a message to Eric through here, kitty at all things. That didn't work out very well for him, did it? No, did not work out at all. All right, so again, I want to tell everybody that today's announcements and news is sponsored by Magical Story and Magic Shows, Balloon Twisting, Princess Parties, Bubble Parties, and more. You can reach them at 417-501-9052, and you can also check them out around town. I know that he performs over at the Pizza Ranch, so if you're over there wrangling some pizza, you can go over there, and he's often there doing the balloon twisting. This week's Spotlight, though. We are going to spotlight another great place to eat here in town. So in the comments, let me know your favorite place to eat lunch right now. Okay, so share that over in the comments there. And, we're getting a lot of laughy faces. I don't know what people are laughing about. There's nothing funny about somebody missing their poor cat. Okay. Again, Eric, still single. Is he still single? Okay. All right, so real quick, let me just check our comments. Do we have anybody telling us your favorite place to eat? Come on, share your favorite places to eat before we announce our spotlight pick of the week. You like to eat, don't you, Carol? And will you please just stop with that? Okay. What is your favorite? Oh my goodness. I think we got kicked off of the internet there because, I'll tell you why. Because the kids are here. And because they are playing all of their stuff, waiting for Dad to get done. So I am double checking here. Let me know with a thumbs up right now if you're watching there, because we got bumped off. And so let me just double check, make sure everything is here, and we are a priority. And are you watching? Did you rejoin us in the comments so that I can see? Okay. You should be. Okay, so if you're watching, sorry about that. We had an internet connection. It popped up. So we're going to back up a little bit in case you didn't miss this, because I don't know how far we made it. So our spotlight is Queso Fuentes, excellent Mexican food. Okay, be sure to check it out. Located next to the fire department on 76 down there. You want to check out Queso Fuentes. Get the salsa. The food is outstanding. They have dishes you can't get anywhere else. It's so good. So be sure to check that out. I'm giving everybody a second to rejoin us. Okay. I think we're coming back. Are we? Are we coming back? And all right, let me know that the signal is working again, because we had low bandwidth popped up on the screen there. So it just picks back up again. Say hi. Yes, thumbs up. Carol, are you watching us on the phone? Oh my goodness, Carol, you're driving me crazy with that. So if you are watching, tell me where you're watching from right now, or give me a thumbs up so I can see it popping up on the screen. So right now, let's see how many thumbs up we can get. And anybody? All right. Okay. So let's try it again. All right. So let's move on to our advice of the week. We have been advising you as to the winners of the 2020 Best of All Things Branson. We've been going through the categories, and we just added a new category, and it is for the best place, the best coffee shop in Branson. I've never had coffee in my life. I don't do caffeine, okay? But we are doing voting now. So if you go to bransonnewsdesk.com, you can vote for your favorite place to have coffee in the Branson area. But this week, we are focusing on the best outdoor attractions in the Branson area for families. Here we go. The best outdoor attractions for families in the Branson area as of our voting in 2020 for the Best of All Things Branson. These are the favorites, the top ones in no particular order. First, we're going to start with Branson's Promised Land Zoo. We have been a big supporter of the zoo since they opened many, many years ago. They added on the drive-through part. You can go on, you can do a VIP experience where you get to hold a sloth. All right, that's really cool because they had baby sloths and stuff. And of course, you can do the tour in the wintertime. They have the Christmas lights that you can go through, all that sort of thing. So be sure to check out Branson's Promised Land Zoo. So much fun. During the day, they used to, I hope they still do, have little shows that they would do during the day. And that was always a lot of fun. So Branson Promised Land Zoo, located right there in Branson, Missouri, over past the IMAX theater there. And it is a lot of fun. Highly recommended. Next on our list, of course, Silver Dollar City. Every year, Silver Dollar City adds new and exciting things. They are celebrating their 60th anniversary here in Branson. Whether you like to go over for the shows, the amazing food, or the rides are second to none. They have the Time Traveler. They have the brand new Mystic Falls water ride, which opened last year. This is the year to check out Silver Dollar City. You can't go wrong with Silver Dollar City. Always a great time. Check out the food. The food is amazing. That is my favorite part. Next on the list is Chopper Charter. Chopper Charter, located downtown in Branson on 76, will fly you out and about over Branson. It is so much fun to do Chopper Charter, and they have customized tours. You can take the family with you, and you'll see the helicopters flying all around Branson there, and they go out over the lake. I think you can go over by Silver Dollar City, and we love Chopper Charter. They are our pick as the #1 helicopter business in Branson here. We can't say enough positive things about Chopper Charter, and tell them that we sent you. Occasionally we go out and they will take us on a ride, and we will do a video as to new things in Branson. We should schedule that, Carol. We should schedule that and go out, take another ride in the helicopter, release our videos. They're always popular for us and for Chopper Charter. That's hard to say several times. Next on our list is Wolf Mountain Zipline and Snowplex. It's the only place that you can go what do you call that? Snow tubing, I guess, year round. And they have this incredible zipline and Snowplex. Dogwood Canyon, nice relaxing time out at Dogwood Canyon. You get to see everything that the Ozarks has to offer over there as well. So much fun. I recommend you do one of their guided tours. They load you up on these Jeep type things, these vehicles, and they take you through the park. They give you a little history of everything in the park, and they tell you about the wildlife. You can see all the waterfalls, the ponds. It is just a great, relaxing time out there at Dogwood Canyon. And if you do go, ask for our friend James to be your guide. Okay, James Cummings. And a great guide, a great guy as well. And you can't go wrong with Dogwood Canyon. Seriously, we go out, we spend the entire day there. Last year, I got to admit, it was my first time ever going there. But we got so hooked on it, we can't get enough. They had a tree house out there. There's a restaurant that you can enjoy as well after your tour. So check out Dogwood Canyon. And of course, we must mention the track. family fun parks located throughout Branson. You can do all the go-karts. They also have the Ferris wheel. They have the bumper boats. They have arcades, right? They have, I think it's track 5. I don't remember if it's track 5, track 3, but they have all the kids rides in there as well. They have laser mazes you can go through at some of them. And they also have that giant tower now where you spin around on the skyscraper, I believe it's called. And it is so much fun. The tracks, that is an all-day thing. You get a pass and you can just go to all of the stuff like all day. Your kids are going to love it. One of the best things to do as an outdoor attraction for the entire family. So I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Best of All Things Branson. Be sure to follow us on Branson Talk to talk about Branson issues. If you're interested in the food offerings, nightlife, and the family attractions here in town, you can also follow those groups on Facebook as well, and follow our job postings in case you're looking for employment in the Branson area. Thanks for watching this, the Best of Outdoor Family Attractions in Branson. All right, how about that? So the new poll this week that I mentioned just a few minutes ago is the best coffee shop in Branson. So who has the best coffee in Branson? You go to bransonnewsdesk.com, you click on the survey, okay? You'll see that there are like a couple dozen surveys now on there, the best of this, the best of that. But right now in the comments, I want you to tell me right now, I'm going to wait for it, where's your favorite place to get coffee in town? Because, like I mentioned, I never, ever have had a coffee. I took a sip of one in college, first time ever having something like that. And it was horrendous. It was not what I thought it was going to be. It was highly embarrassing because I was on a date with somebody and they wanted to meet at a coffee shop. I don't understand why people meet at coffee shops, because coffee is you're drinking bean water and you're getting bad breath and it's basically a drug. But where is your favorite place to have coffee? Right now in the comments, let's see how many people tell us your favorite place to get coffee in Branson if you are a coffee drinker. Like I said, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's not for me. But whatever, other people like it. So let's wait. Let's see who's going to tell us some of their favorite places to get coffee in Branson. And we'll pop them up on the screen. But if you want to do any of our surveys, you can check out bransonnewsdesk.com. You'll see dozens of them. At the end of the year, we present certificates and awards to each of the winners there. So we do want your input. Everything is voted on by you, the viewers. So be sure to go there and check it out. All right, start sharing your coffee stuff. I'm watching for it. Okay, so let's see what else we have going on. Oh, don't forget to send your news to us. You can send it to us through All Things Branson there. Your announcements, anything about a new show, a new attraction, a new restaurant. If you're having anything special going on, be sure to let us know. We'll share it here. It goes to YouTube. It goes to tons of groups. We have it on the Twitter. We have it all over. You love the Twitter, don't you, Carol? Yeah, you. Well, why don't you ever talk? Okay. Oh. Someone is losing their sound machine very, very soon. Someone is losing that. But be sure to share your news with us. We'll be sure to include it on here. And if you are interested in being a sponsor like our friends, Magical Stories and More, where you can get magic shows, balloon twisting, princess parties, bubble parties, and more, check out magicalstoriesandmore.com. You can become a sponsor of the week, and we'll pop you up there, and you will forever be on the video, no matter where it posts. But this week, we're going to have a special bonus, an indoor attraction for you. There is this cool little business, and it's located in the little plaza down by the Branson Landing there next to Tropical Smoothie, okay? And you can go in, and you can be a blacksmith for the day. How about that? It is so much fun. We took the kids there when they first opened. So this video is from when they first opened. They've remodeled, and they've redone some stuff. But they learned how to take a nail and turn it into a tiny little knife. And then we got a little sheath for it that they wear around their neck. And of course, they're kids. We don't let them carry the knife, all right? But we're saving it for when they get older, so don't freak out about it. But if you're an adult, you can get like a railroad spike. It's like really big. And they'll show you how to put it in the heat. And then you hit it with a hammer. And then you keep doing that, heat, hammer, hammer, and then it gets all sharpened up, and you got yourself a really cool knife. So we're going to take you over to them right now. I hope you enjoy this video. Say hi to the kids when you're watching the video there, and they're watching this. So they love it when you give them thumbs up, hearts, all that, smiley faces, all that sort of thing. But I'll be back in just a few seconds after this video. Enjoy. Wasn't that fun? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Trust me, you got to check it out. And adults can do it too. They really are the nicest people. So be sure to go over there and try it out. It's a lot of fun. If you're interested in being our sponsor for next week, it's only $25. You get included in every video there. You get several shout outs, as you've heard throughout the broadcast. And if you send me a video, a short little video of your business, or even of you just talking about your business, we'll feature that as well so that you can educate our viewers as to what you have to offer there. So be sure to do that. Become one of our sponsors here at the Branson News Desk. All right. So, and just to remind you, our sponsor of the week is Magical Stories and More. Check them out at magicalstoriesandmore.com. Can I do that? Does that sound okay? So, all right. Well, let's see what else. Again, if you're interested in being a sponsor, you can gladly do that. It's $25 to sponsor the show. A couple other quick things. I just shared with you a video about our best Branson condos. If you know anybody wanting to stay in Branson or visiting Branson, take advantage of that. Also want to do a shout out to some of my own clients that have been purchasing condos in town. As soon as they get them set up, I am going to share with you some photos from my friends. They just bought some over at Stonebridge. Okay, one of my friends did. And so we're going to feature their condo as soon as they're done remodeling there, as well as some friends that are purchasing them at Fall Creek and at Point Royale. And so if you do buy a condo, through me, thepropertymagician.com, I will gladly publicize it because I want you to be successful. So again, thanks for watching this week. Thanks for bearing with us when we had trouble with the internet there. And be sure to tell your friends to join our groups, Branson Talk and Branson Dining and all of that. Be nice to each other. It's going to be a beautiful day. I'm dressed for it. So go out, have a great time. Here's a little thing. Cassie likes to do this. Just give one random person a compliment today, and you will change their entire day, whether it be about something they're wearing, something they did, whatever. Give somebody a compliment. You can change somebody's life, and just be kind to each other. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.